All right. Always excited and happy to come together with our Christos team members, with the world, with unity consciousness within Christ consciousness. Bless all of you. Reverent respect to your spiritual awakening and ascension. And tonight we'll talk about starseeds, because a lot of us in this community and those in the world awakening, a lot of those are starseeds. And 2025 is like a significant energy shift. I don't know about you guys, but I can truly feel an acceleration building. I'm sure a lot of you also can feel that, and it's part of our awakening process to start resonating with what's going on in the world. And so this is something that we're here for. This is part of our mission. And you realize that we operate multidimensionally. We operate outside of the 3D time space. And a lot of this is coordinated in higher dimensions and future timelines. The future timelines interact with the past timelines. We're considered a past timeline to those other, you would say, guardian timelines, but realize that we're coming from there and we exist there simultaneously as we exist here. And so it's a very interesting to realize that our identity is huge, but on the Earth system and planet Earth, we're only perceiving a small part of that. But the whole purpose of a spiritual awakening is to increase that perception, to have higher self-thoughts, ideals, realizations, which are your realizations. Okay, so we're multidimensional beings. We're awakening our multidimensional awareness, our consciousness, our energy. Okay, so our dialogue. I mean, this is a celebration. This is a dialogue. I would say communication. This is a party. And so, I mean, it's a lot of it's serious and dramatic, but we can still experience bliss, eternal joy. There's been several times where I felt a supernatural love and joy. And a lot of you have too. It's not like we can experience that every day, but that's something that's our potential. And we're meant to be carriers, beacons of that Christos love, 12th dimensional love. Okay, we're supposed to be keepers, literal ascension code keepers of Christ consciousness, which is 12D consciousness. Also, it's called the Maharata, okay, the innerchristos. And we're also meant to, a lot of us are meant to be carriers of the ascension codes of the Kirashe, which is higher than the Christ. It's the density 4 liquid light, pre-matter. And so the Kirashe, these are huge eternal gestalts of consciousness. There's no death, there's no birth. It's persistent eternal self, plural selves. And so some of us are coming from those levels. Some of us are coming like the Ayani, who come from the Ascended Master levels. Some of the Indigo children are coming from the Ascended Master levels. That's the Kundalini. So these are all topics that are talked about in the Emerald Order Freedom Teachings, and that's what I represent, that's what I teach, that's what my channel is based on. And so I welcome all of you for this conversation about starseeds. We'll even talk about some of the ascension symptoms or the signs of being a starseed. And that is happening a lot. I would say if I look at 2023 and then how I can speak from my own journey, a lot of experiences that were happening in 2024, like twice as much, changes, shifts in my own inner awareness, shifts in my connections and friendships and relations. And Then here it is, 2025. Huge exponential change and shift happening as early as now in March. We still got the rest of the year, baby. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining in this conversation. Thank you for holding space with us. Every one of you are important, are valuable, are unique. Just like a snowflake, you have your own unique signature in the cosmos. That which makes you as another face of God. We are based on the sacred universal law of one. Not the raw material, bless them, and whatever they follow. This is the innerchristos law of one. Law of one is not coming from a specific teaching or group, I mean. It's coming, or specific race or family. It's a universal thing. Nobody can claim trademark, oh, this is the raw material you're talking about. No, this is a universal innerchristos law of one. And so bless all of you for being here. Thank you for being here. This is a huge, great time to be alive. We were, before we were born, we planned, it was already decided that you would be here in this specific time of spiritual awakening and ascension. It's boosted. We're going through a stellar activation cycle, stellar, star, sun. This is where we are have the stargates. It's reference to the stargates, and those are where life force energy, multidimensional energy comes from. Where does it come from? Some nebula, some star system, some metagalactic core. It's coming from the stargates. The stargates are you would say, the highway of all the, the frequency consciousness of Creator feeding the time matrix, feeding the densities and the planets, the galaxies, the universes. There's more than one universe. So, and all of the races of beings, including the human race. So I just want to thank all of you. Let me make sure I'm staying hydrated. So happy to see you guys. Let me see, I got my lighter here. This time I made sure I ate before the live. My chihuahua. Let's get this piece of charcoal out and start cleansing my light body and the space that we're in. How you guys doing? Write it in the comments, because I like to watch it later and see what you guys have to say. And other people, lots of people, a few thousand people will read your comments. So that's why you're part of this. Your sharing of your stories, sharing of your answers and questions and experiences is all vital, is all important. There's many people who are starting at the very beginning. Some are also experiencing ascension symptoms. Some of us have many soul, experiences. So this is something that it's not about competition. It's not who's better or bigger or brighter. This is equality. We're all ascended masters who came to the time matrix. Even if we're some lowly animal, insect, human, it's not lowly, but I'm saying most people's perspective, you're still coming as an ascended master, multi-dimensional downstepping. It ain't come from apes or pond scum or the Big Bang. It came from the highest levels and downstep to the lower levels. Now, some of the higher levels fall. Some beings in the middle level fall, the lower levels fall. So that's how you get here sometimes. So this is a guardian project on Earth. So a lot of us literally fell from a cataclysm that happened in the original Atlantis and Lemuria. Huge cataclysm. There's something called the morphogenetic field of the planet, and that was fragmented. Energetically speaking, even the beings have morphogenetic fields attached to the fragments of the planet morphogenetic field that fragmented. These fragments of the planet and of the people of Atlantis and Lemuria fell into a black hole, fell into a lower dimension. Hello. We fell from fifth dimension. Tonight, the part of tonight's topic is 5D. Fifth D stands for dimension, fifth dimension. So we came from there. Up there, we're spiritual badasses. We're spiritual badasses down here. We're just got a lot more distortion down here. But we come from the angelic human race called the Turanesium, where it's not even planet Earth. It's a planet Tara. And so this is something we'll talk about tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Let me say hello. Machiwa! Eddie family, Machiwa Vato Locos! Blessings, man. Eddie, we also got Leo Murray. What's up, homeboy? Celine, sister. I know you're so busy. You got trips. I got trips. I got 2 trips ahead of me. I got 1 trip next week. So yeah, I'm so happy to see you, Celine. Bless you, sister. And she's one of our 5 moderators, you guys. So welcome her, and she's going to be, if you guys need assistance, she's here to serve too. Bless you, Celine. Thank you. Warren B. Machiwa, everyone. Kirsten Weaver. Hello, Cosmic Fam. Yeah, you said it, sister. G-Light. Sharing love and light to my family. What's up, Cosmic brothers and sisters? See, we have biological family, but we also have star family. What's up, homies? Yeah. Aaron White. What's up, brothers and sisters? Glad to be with you all here. Blessings, Aaron. Shadow Dwellers, waves, hello. Papa Walla, thank you for the light. Thank you, Papa Walla, for being here, man. We do this as a group effort. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Says Vegan Gamer Chief. How you doing, man? What's going on? Are you really is that a chief, right? Jesse. What's up, Jesse Kelwood? What's up, homie? Yeah, grooving, right? Ali Max says, Liren C, the Starseed. Liren, what's up? Fam, that feline, meow. That's right. You know how cats walk? They're like smooth, graceful, tiger, panther, lioness. And if you guys have any questions, please tag your message Christos avatar so it highlights and I can see it better. If you don't know how to do that, please ask the moderators. The moderators are the ones with blue username. L. Nixon, Rider of Dragons. Good evening, everyone. Good to see you, man. What's up? Monica Marsh, love and joy. We all love those energies, right? That's what Creator's all about. Love and joy. Not anger and hate and jealousy and sacrifice. Larissa Wood, hey Anuhazi, that's my name, sister. Everyone happy to be here for the first time live. Welcome, Larissa. Happy to have you. Hugs, yeah, bear hug. Galactic High Priestess in the house, throwing her love hearts. Such a peaceful frequency tonight. Glad to have you, Star Sister. So happy to have you. And we have Transmisios de Espirito. Greetings from Portugal. Blessings, Portugal. Thank you for being here, Holy One. Oh, we're all Ascended Master, brother. You're Ascended Master, Chase. We're all Ascended Masters. You couldn't get here unless you were Ascended Master. And it's hard for some people to understand because most of the information in the internet has no clue what is an actual Ascended Master. Because they don't have the creation mechanics. They don't understand the dimensions and the density matter form and the time matrix itself. And how it even started. Who populated it. It's a powerful name called Melchizedek. ascended masters who created our time matrix, because there's actually 24 time matrices. We're one of those 24. Our entire 15-dimensional time matrix is one of them. There's the 23 other 15-dimensional time matrices. And some of them have fallen, like the Wezidak's time matrix. And that's talked about in the Metatron fall information. Thank you for that. Partey, yeah, that's right. Gotta stay hydrated. I feel more thirsty after I just ate. Machiwa Stephen Oswald, bless you, brother. Thank you for being a member. All of you guys who are members, thank you so much for supporting this work. I couldn't do this without you. You're the reason why I can eat and pay rent. Thank you so much, Holy Ones. You make a huge difference in my life. So I like to exchange that energy, right? Back and forth. Aho, says Mad 3 Eye. Mad Third Eye, right? Investigations. Good to have you, Aho. My other people say namaste. James Ayano, how you doing, man? How's everything going over there? I'm doing good, man. I'm just busy, crazy, local busy. Yeah. We already got, I gotta let you go, brother. Sorry. Go heal and come back. Bless you. Machiwa Sarah Holder, thank you for being here. Much love and respect. Thank you for helping us out. Bless you, sister. Shamanic Oracle, peace to all. We got a lot of positive vibrations. We'll have some trolls you see every now and then, but for the most part, this is a very strong, loving group. And so I'm very grateful for that. And we all come together in that energy together. Frequency, man. Thank you guys so much respect. And I didn't light my charcoal, did I? Oh, I lit it. I just got to put my incense down. So Starseeds are hybrid aliens. What? What you talking about, Willis? Let me lay this down. We'll get into it. Machiwa, some white copal, no less. And gold oh, this is my benzoin. I got some dragon's blood, but not close to me right now. Got some Palo Santo down there, and got some amber now. Powerful stuff, man. Definitely helps cleanse your space. You know, it ain't going to be from a HEPA filter or something like that. Certainly ain't going to come from stick incense. That's all nasty cancerous chemicals in there. Look it up. Look up the ingredients of stick incense. Whoa, this is potent. The amber, I put too much amber on. Look at what's happening. Smudge. Smother yourself. 360. Stand over it. Put it on the ground, stand over it, walk around it, dance in it. Starseeds are from the stars. That's why they're called Starseed, bringing that DNA that consciousness, that's the seed part, DNA from the stars, identity, consciousness, family from the stars, not just another galaxy, but other dimensions. So you came here with an agenda, a purpose, a mission, a group mission. A lot of us Starseeds are coming out of what's called the Guardian Alliance, GA, talked about in the Emerald Order teachings, no less. Emerald Order. Author, speaker one is Ashiana Dean. This is a physical book, but it's also available online in PDF form. So you can download this book to any device and study it at your leisure. And this is just the beginning of these teachings. It's not just a couple of books. It's actually literally intentionally spoken. All this information is actually not in books or text on purpose. Excuse me. As a matter of fact, once upon a time, and that was a long, long time ago, once upon a time, Thoth was one of these guardian speakers. He was only supposed to speak it, teach it to others by voice, like our teacher, speaker one is, by voice. He broke away from the Emerald Covenant and did whatever the F he wanted and actually twisted the mechanics, the teachings, the creeds. He also was writing it, going against that, original covenant. So this is something that you would need to watch these videos. Okay, they're not in books. You can't read this stuff. You have to actually watch hours and hours. Take notes. My suggestion is to find a way to download the video text file. The SRT file is called. And then you'll have notes there. There you go, boom. Now, it doesn't know, these text files are automatically generated by AI, so they make mistakes, especially when it's very technical video. These are very technical videos. It doesn't know all of our lingo. It doesn't know all of our vocabulary, such as if it says something like Anuhazi, it probably never heard of that before. It's probably never heard of, things that we talk about, like the time matrix. Who talks about the time matrix? Except for these teachings. Who talks about density matter, hydroplasm or thermoplasm or prematter? Who talks about that? That's why there's a lot of mistakes in those things. You would have to correct those mistakes manually. But anyways, there's no reason why you can't go online and search on YouTube. Did you guys know, maybe some of you don't know, there's many, many different video websites, not just YouTube. It just happens to be that Google YouTube is king, the biggest. But there's a little smaller one called BitChute, BitChute. The only reason I go out of my way to tell you that is because that's where a lot of censored information, like this information, is very censored. I wonder why. Lots of reasons why it's being censored. This Emerald Order Freedom Teachings has been censored for hundreds of thousands of years. But we haven't been around for hundreds of thousands of years. That's a distortion. We're referring to the forbidden history that you're told some kind of history. Who writes history? Who writes the history books? The victors of war. Oppressors. Rulers. You know how despicable and negative and twisted some of these rulers are? Destroy the Library of Alexandria, for example. Destroy knowledge, hide knowledge, make it only privileged people have access to knowledge. Another so and this is something that is, you could say, reclaimed by other people coming, Starseeds coming out of the Guardian Alliance, a huge group of benevolent, positive, loving guardians, who are basically, it's the lower dimensions, you would say, group, because there's certainly higher guardian groups. And so this is not the Galactic Federation, you guys. Galactic Fed, if you're coming from there, or if you believe that's the Guardians, it's not. You know, the bad guys pretend to be good guys. So unfortunately, thank you for all those hearts, Holy One. Unfortunately, a lot of starseeds are falling for the tricks, the lies, being entangled in the false narratives, the false creeds. So, you know, you have a kind heart, a loving heart. You have a well intention, but these beings target us. They put out a bunch of false narratives because it's part of their agenda. As a matter of fact, you will hear here that there has been efforts since like 1900s. The Guardians, the Indigo Children, have been coming in since the 1700s. Lifetime after lifetime, generation after generation, incarnation after incarnation, we've been coming here. Basically, we have our missions and they have their counter missions. They're against the Christos Guardians. They're against Creator God. They can say F you, God. They want to be God. And they go out of their way to impersonate Creator. Don't you know anything about Lucifer and Satan? They impersonate God. Now they get you to love them, the dark side. They get you to learn reverse ascension mechanics, reverse grid work on the planet. You're not helping the planet, you're doing damage to the planet. Because there is the natural flow and cycle of life force, which is God's consciousness, God's energy. And then there's the reversal of it, that which is the opposite of life, the opposite of love. While we come from a space, the guardian starseeds, the guardian angelic nations, come from the space of what's called omni-Christos love. And that's another example right there. You're not going to find Christos love, omni love anywhere else except for these teachings. So I know there's a way I can share my browser. Maybe it's window capture. Okay, so Omni Love. Oh, gee, Lisa Renee. There's something called Omni Love Environments. Matt Valentine, it has nothing to do with something spiritual. Omni Love is TV, not the same as what we're doing. Omni Love Spotify, nothing to do with Omni Love, actual Omni Love. There's the first and only link, which is Lisa Renee, about Omni Love is a state of co-resonance with the Godhead that allows for the free-flowing exchange of energy to happen between the consciousness fields that coexist within the universal time matrix. I was just talking about the time matrix. Omni Love is the Christos consciousness made manifest within the human form, the fullest expression of highest spiritual love that can be exchanged within the matter realms, dimensions, all the different dimensions. Omni love is the most potent healing frequency of God's expression of 360 degree spherical emanation of love that is achieved in the highest quality of embodiment in the human 12-strand DNA template that expresses the consciousness state of the Christos. Hello, Holy Ones. Hello, Christos avatars, which is a level of identity. Christ is a level of identity, a 12th dimensional identity. And if you are a starseed coming out of the Guardian Alliance, not the Galactic Fed, then you're aligning, this is your heritage. These are your people. This is your family. Okay? There is a spiritual war. There are groups now fighting amongst each other, turning on each other around the world, in different cultures, different languages. It's happening. It's a spiritual war. You better believe Lucifer, Satan, is very involved in this distortion, in this war. That's an ancient war. Originally not even our war, but they targeted us, they attacked us because we're connected to some of those higher guardians. I mean, the humans are. We come out of the Lyran life field, you guys. There's Lyrians, there's Syrians, there's Pleiadians, there's Arcturans, Andromedans, Orions. We're connected to the Lyrans. Now, that's the human Christos DNA pattern. But your soul essence, if you're a starseed, for example, your soul essence could be Pleiadian, could be Arcturan, could be Lyran. But just realize the human race and planet Earth is Lyran all the way, homies. Look at the huge Sphinx. The largest structure, spiritual structure on planet Earth. A giant cat, feline, hominid. No, hybrid. It's got a lion head. Well, originally it was entirely a lion. But the pharaohs, the Illuminati, yes, there was Illuminati in ancient Egypt. There was Illuminati in ancient Atlantis. Okay? So the Illuminati didn't want that cat head, but instead of destroying the entire structure, let's make this our monument and put a Anunnaki human-looking face on there. That's what the pharaohs are. Nibirian family lines, homies. What most people don't realize, there's many extraterrestrial hybrid races who are Illuminati lines. There's not just one extraterrestrial hybrid race that are these type of beings. This is who's the rulers. This is who the kings, the queens, the presidents, the pharaohs, Constantine, Emperor, Council of Nicaea. Your heritage, your history has been distorted, twisted, changed into Nibirian, fallen angelic, Anunnaki, reptilian family, you would say, teachings and values, false creeds. This is a spiritual war. So part of your spiritual awakening and ascension has to do with dealing with the beings, this powerful spiritual beings attacking our planet, attacking our people throughout history. There is atrocities that these beings have done to us that the Guardians start talking about in these Voyagers books, which I'm sure our moderators have already shared with you. Free links. If you want to pay hundreds of dollars, go ahead. You don't need to. If you want to pay $60 on Oceana's website, go ahead. We'll even give you the link if you want to. It's not going to look like this, though. It's a 3-ring binder. Just realize that these books are out of print, you guys. This is why you can't get them without paying a huge fee, right? From scalpers who know it's out of print. I fortunately got this in 2010, as soon as I found out about Oceana Dean. And just so you know, why is Oceana charging $60 when I think this is the more expensive one too. The other one's cheaper. See where my finger is? That's how much it cost. And if you're not having a publisher publish this, print it, it would be a lot cheaper to make. You could go to Kinko's and it costs pennies for one page. Why is it $60? Anyways, that's another story. I love you. I love Oceana. And so this is made available to you, and also the Cathara. We have links for Cathara 1, Cathara 2, Cathara 3. I haven't found a good copy of Cathara 4, but I have that too. We have some of these other diagrams that are from the teachings, and a lot of them are in Cathara by the PDF. So you guys want to study starting with Voyagers. If you're a Starseed, you're interested in Starseed information, this is the one coming from Guardian Alliance, not Galactic Fed, where you're going to be Anunnaki lovers. You're going to be worshiping fallen angelic beings like Thoth. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm just calling them out. Billy Carson is heavily talking about the Emerald Tablets. He's all gung-ho, bringing professionals, knowledgeable people, trying to bring forward Illuminati teachings. When you actually get past the fluff, past the presentation, you understand that this was taken from the Emerald Order and twisted, and Thoth presented it for the Illuminati races. He was one of these Illuminati races. Thoth is an inky Anunnaki. You don't hear Billy Carson talking about inky Anunnaki or Marduk Anunnaki or Enlil Anunnaki. You're not going to bring some professor or some other collegiate person to talk about these Anunnaki races. And Billy Carson has a million plus subscribers. I'm sure he lost a lot of them after he got exposed for some stuff. But man, when you start seeing these fallen angels being propped up as good guys, as benefactors from humanity, and then you read the Emerald Covenant, you find all about Thoth, all about Enoch, all about the Galactic Fed. And so it's about resonance. What do you have discernment? What do you feel when you hear that information? The Emerald Tablets of Thoth. The Emerald Tablets is some green tablets. It's some stone. And just because it's some ancient stone, it's automatically truth. Bullshit. If it's modern day history, relic, if it's ancient stone unearthed, you still check for its creeds, its teachings, its values. Hermeticism, Kabbalah. These systems are all coming from the fallen angels, man. And after I get done with my Metatron video, I'm going to come out with an Emerald Tablets, Thoth, Inky, Anu Enoch video. It's actually going to tie into the Metatron, because Billy is pushing Metatronic death science, hardcore, and there's going to be other Guardian, you would say, Guardian Alliance, bringing out, exposing this in great detail. I love the brother. He's brilliant. I love all people, but when you see distortion that's tricking millions, then you have to, as a light worker, as a guardian, as a starseed, that is our responsibility, in a professional manner, in a respectful manner. Debate what people like that are teaching and speaking and sharing. It is our duty to expose that and let people decide, not shove it down people's throat. Let people decide. No dogma. God sovereign free. Everyone's God sovereign free. You're God sovereign free. So, and it's not about evangelizing like the religions do. So people will follow that route. People will be drawn by the route. Did you just hear what I said earlier? The fallen beings pretend to be good guys, and they take you entangle you into their lineages, into their creeds, into their teachings. It even says in this book, in the Emerald Order, it talks about how they did that to the Egyptians, how they did that to the Atlanteans, how they did that to the Babylonians, how they did that to the Hindus, how they've done it to the Chinese. Are you getting a pattern here? You don't hear these people talking about these ancient Illuminati races like the Snake Brotherhood Kings, which is where Thoth is coming from, which is where those creeds are coming from. And these same beings attacked the Mayans and the Aztecs. Okay? The same creature, demonic Luciferian energies are coming from Quetzalcoatl, are coming from all these gods popping up all over the place in Aztec and Inca, attacking the Guardian founder races. You don't hear these speakers talking about the Guardian races, the Indigo Children races, the Starseed races, the Earthseed races, the Root races. Most people don't even know what a starseed is. Star DNA, which has to do with what? Specifically, what does this star DNA have to do with? It has to do with the genetic hybridization of the human race. The Guardian genetic hybridization, that means you're taking one race and combining it with another race and combining it with another race and combining it with another race. You see the pattern here? You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 races. 12 races in the angelic human diamond sun silicate matrix DNA, baby. And you don't hear nobody else talking about it unless they're from Guardian Alliance, not Galactic Fed, not Emerald Tablets, baby. What's up? Just saying. It's going to come in complete proof? Oh, proof, huh? Celine, Stardust. What's up, Stardust? Stardust Goddess in the house. Star Child's in the house. Kirsten, yeah, you see people like Billy's getting into the Gaia, interviewing people from Gaia, going around and this is part of their jobs. This is part of their journey. This is part of what they're connected to. I'm going to get started in it. I don't have all the resources as people like he has, but I will eventually grow into that, and it's not going to be a problem eventually when I will be getting all these contacts. I will be meeting these people in person and finding the ones who are actually serving Guardian Alliance, Omni, Christos, Love, who are following the true creeds, not the false creeds, not some giving your power to some, being like Toth or Enoch or some self-proclaimed Archangel Michael or some, saint or demigod or whatever. These teachings are about empowering yourself and understanding and awakening, literally, consciously, and physically awakening to your direct vertical connection to Source God. And so this is all about, your journey, and you go one step at a time. But like the name of this video, you guys, this is 2025. And a lot of this is building, and you can feel it. I asked you that question at the beginning. Could you feel it? It's definitely hardcore, faster, greater. We're going to be doing more things, traveling more, collaborating more, meeting people more, going to events. Even though, some of those people are going to be following the Nibirian agendas, the Anunnaki agendas, the reptilian agendas. Like I said before, a lot of these people don't know better. They don't realize it. Hey, when I was practicing magic and following, looking up information about Enoch and Toth and all these beings that now I'm teaching against, I didn't know better, but my heart was in the right place. I was entangled into the occult, into magical systems. I was experiencing psychic abilities and perceptions, but I took that the wrong way because I was entangled in those books. I showed you my books. All the books that I used to have 10 years ago, plus when I still lived in Arizona, man. I had tons of books. And then I had, started getting into crystals and getting into herbs, getting into, what do you call it? Those drops, essential oils. I had a whole bunch of essential oils. I was importing them all over the planet. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, like, crystals. I'm sure most of you in the audience have at least one crystal because we're attracted to silicate matrix. The crystalline matrix are our allies. This is called clear quartz because there's different kinds of quartz. Clear means you can see through it. It's like white or clear. You see the milky white aspects. Beautiful stone. I love this stone. Here's a similar stone, but this is selenite. Selenite is more cloudy. You can't see through it, but it's a powerful stone itself. I have a large version of this near my bed. I have several crystals around my bed, and let me show you two of them that are next to my head when I'm sleeping. My dreams are a lot better, by the way. Shikas Masur. Guess what this is? This is like a bowling ball, but heavier because it's solid crystal. Or you could say this is actually petrified wood. And I picked it up at the gym show in Tucson, Arizona, several years ago. Machiwa. You got your hand chakra, your palm chakras. Put it right there, baby. Light it up. And this is my most profound crystal I want to share with you. This is Auralite 23, baby. Auralite 23. This is a being. Understand? This is consciousness. This is spirit. This is raw. I love mostly cut stones, but something like this, definitely, I love the raw stone, the raw form. This is called Auralite 23. It has up to 23 crystals, different crystals and minerals inside of it, including platinum, gold, silver, and all kinds of other amethyst. And OMG, it is one of the most profound, strong crystals. This is a museum piece, like a museum piece. Rare. I've never seen any Auralite bigger than this. Maybe I have at the person who was selling it to me, the owner of the cave. The owner of the Auralite 23 cave, only one in the world, in the Borean forest of Canada. One cave. OMG. And I have a bunch of Auralite 23. These are crystals, cost thousands of dollars, this big size. I have smaller pieces, but they're still hundreds of dollars. If anyone's interested in Auralite, I will hook you up, but it's an investment. I have cheap crystals too. Let me show you. This is 100. Wait, let me be careful and check. Wrong glasses. $160. So this is a orange citrine, which is heat treated amethyst, so it's not the same as the other citrine I showed you before, but it is. Look at that clarity. If anyone wants this specific crystal, it's $160. I will send it directly to your house. You'll get it in a couple days. And this is one way you can support this channel and get something in return. It's a strong piece. And you can stand it on your desk or whatever. Or put it under your pillow. It's not fragile. I mean, don't drop it, of course, but you can put it under your pillow, or like I do. I put crystals around my head. You know, I don't have a wife or girlfriend, so I can do whatever I want. I could put crystals all over my body. As a matter of fact, some people did that in the ancient days. They would get in groups of people and put crystals in specific arrangements. This is agate. Chicas Masur. I have no idea how much this is. I just can't remember. Machiwa. But this is craftsmanship. It's all pure crystal. And this will also stand. Beautiful cluster. Agate. Machiwa, holy ones. So, these are not on my Etsy shop. You have to talk to me about it. So, you get into energy. You get familiar with energy. You understand energy. You want to experiment with energy. And I want to give a shout out to our brother. Some of you have seen him when I did one. I wanted to say, hey, check out his video. Jaguar Child. Bless Jaguar Child, brother. I love you, man, wherever you are out there. But he works with sound frequency energy. Okay, a lot of you starseeds are finding your gifts, are finding your connections through energy, whatever it is. If it's sound, if it's art, if it's anything creative, if it's poetry, if it's singing, if it's dancing, you're expressing yourself energetically. It's coming from a multi-dimensional talent, a multi-dimensional frequency. You're a multi-dimensional being. You're many beings. You're a collective. You look at a person, that person represents a collective, a Christos avatar collective. Your friends and my friends and my peeps are all families of Christos avatars. Machiwa. Kristen Weaver. He said Corey Good was called out for continued misinformation. I don't know really much about Corey, but I still keep sending out our group chat of our YouTubes. Yeah, Corey Good, there's some weird thing that Corey Good did, but your brother Anuhazi, I believe in his testimony, okay? Because I'll tell you why. I read the energy of Corey Good when he was doing these original interviews with David Wilcock, okay, on Gaia. Now, Gaia is not an angel or a saint. They have their own issues, but this is one of the many shows on Gaia. You're not going to, I'm not saying you, brother, sister, the public, you're not going to tell me that all of Gaia is corrupt. You can have your opinion. I respect your opinion, and I will have mine. I know there's legit programs, legit people on Gaia. You're not going to label all Gaia as BS, but if that's what you're going to do, you go ahead and do it. I, for one, believe that a lot of the original cosmic disclosure was straight up hardcore truth coming out from the Earth Alliance. Corey Good was from the Earth Alliance. And not only was Corey Good talking about all these things, but so was other people that were not related to his group or his experiences. Listen to carefully, saying and exposing, whistleblowing the same information. Now, Corey was the only one talking about the bird people, the blue avians, okay, whatever, that's his thing. But many people were talking about Solar Warden, talking about the Earth Alliance, talking about all these different groups, talking about the sub-shuttle system. Now that video's got 280,000 views on my Instagram channel. Okay, talking about the Stargate programs. Okay, this is what I'm saying. It's the same thing with the Emerald Lord teachings. Something happened with the Ashiana. There was a split in the group, a split in the shield. Now people want to discredit the work. They're not going to discredit unity consciousness, baby. It's the same thing with Corey Good. You want to discredit Corey. I call bullshit. Corey has his issues. We have 111 people, 111. Check that out. He's not perfect angel. Remember, these guys were tortured. These guys were, since a little kid, manipulated and warped into these programs. This is why he came out of these programs and talked about these programs, exposed these programs. I read his energy. If you are psychic, if you are connecting and awakening and activated, you read Corey Good's original interviews. You tell me, you be your own judge. I'm telling you what I feel. In those early days, in those original interviews, he was telling the truth, baby. And the fact of the matter is, there's other whistleblowers saying the same things. He wasn't the only one there. Just saying. You can talk your shit and say and discredit the secret space program. You ain't discrediting any of the things coming out of the secret military, the secret, the black budget, the missing trillions of funds. The Dulce base. There's official declassified information about underground military bases, deep underground military bases, Cheyenne Mountain. Okay, you can't say that it doesn't exist when it's already the information. It takes a little bit of a brain, a little bit of time to go find this information. Just saying. Yeah, Corey Good was trying to take back what he said. I call bullshit on that. I call bullshit on the people saying it's all bullshit. You see what I'm saying? There is the deep state cabal. Deep state doesn't want this truth to come out. The deep state will murder people, will threaten to murder people. I believe Corey was threatened to be killed again after several attempts on his life already. Emery Smith, another whistleblower, he also had his life attempted murder. Some of these people they're trying to kill him. They're trying to shut them out, trying to threaten them, try to silence them. It's part of the game. It's part of the danger. It's part of people talking about the secret space program. Do you not get it? I don't need to convince you. I don't need to convince you. It's on your own journey. You check it out. I'm going to keep on talking about the secret space program. I'm going to an event in April all about the secret space program. All these panels of people revealing the information and whistleblowers and testimonies. And you're not the only psychic person. There's other psychic people. There's other astral travelers. There's other remote viewers. People don't need doubters or disbelievers. It's not for everybody. Straight up, this information is not for everybody. Okay? There's only around 10 million psychic people on Earth. That leaves 8 billion plus humans who are going to demonize this, who are going to try to discredit this, who are going to be aggressive to you about it, demonize your character about it, put you down, attack your information, without even bothering, not even thinking about checking the information, checking the actual, if it's out in the open. Some of the stuff you can just find out for yourself. But people, this is what I'm saying, people are not awakening, man. It's impossible for a 3D person to understand 4D spirituality, 5D consciousness, which is part of tonight's topic. 5D consciousness. And many of these people in the secret space program, in these groups, secret organizations, are starseeds, man, are indigos. It is the higher echelons of spirituality are from the Anunnaki people, the reptilian people, and the indigo people. The rest of our billions of 3D clueless 3D consciousness who won't believe this, who have trouble awakening to any of these ideas. It's too difficult for them. They can't understand what you're saying. You know, when you talk about Christ consciousness or unity consciousness, they'll just call you bullshit, a liar. They will literally, you go to the same video, has 280,000 comments. You're going to see a lot of people saying bullshit. You're a liar. And then there's a whole bunch of people sharing their own testimony, sharing their own experiences with the reptilians, with the Anunnaki. You don't need billions of 3D people to believe you. You don't need to convince nobody. They're on their own spiritual journey of awakening, or they are not. And they have their own free will to stay at no evolution. Some of them are even de-evolving in their evolution. This is what a fallen angel is, de-evolving. Not like that. Progressively, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, falling in narcissism, falling from psychopathy, falling from attacking, aggressive, warlike, hate, jealousy, the false creeds we talk about. The crazy maniacal creeds or characteristics you will see in humanity, you will see in these false gods that are being worshipped by all these billions of humans who cannot waken up. You understand? Or not, You can see it or don't see it. You're one of those clueless New Age people who think everybody's awakening. Where? No, where? Where is everybody awakening? Show me. I can't, what? I can't see. Where are they? 10 million people. That's only 0.001% of 8 billion. Use a calculator. What is 10 million? What's the decimal percentage of 8 billion? It is only a tenth of 1%. You see what we're up against? Starseeds, Skywalkers, Jedis, Indigo children, Magi kings, priest kings. You see what we're up against? And this didn't happen overnight. It used to be where we were billions of awakened people. Now we're clueless and sheep following the rulers who are disempowering you, giving your power to the presidents, the presidents, CEOs, the kings, the queens, the pharaohs, the priests, the freaking popes and the bishops, or the archangels, or the Anunnaki, giving your power. Guardians, legitimate starseeds, do not worship. All beings have a direct connection to Source. You don't need a middleman between you and Source. Certainly not some angry, judgmental, sacrificing, murdering God. Machiwa. I would say Corey Good shamed himself, but that doesn't discredit the testimony. That's all I have to say about it. I mean, I said a lot about it, so. And it's not about Corey Good. If that bothers you, take Corey Good out. And what about the rest? What about the rest, homie? Yeah, Cheyenne Mountain. Look up Cheyenne Mountain, deep underground bases. It's out in public. It's not some conspiracy theory. If you know that there's a deep underground bases, why is it so impossible for you to believe that there's an underground secret shuttle system that goes Mach 2.8 or faster? Well, how is it, people are light years behind. We're talking about breakaway civilizations. We're talking about humans have already gone into other solar systems, other galaxies. Humans have already been into other dimensions. We're using portals, wormholes, stargates. We're battling other extraterrestrial species. Okay? There's all kinds of things, man. You're way, way, way behind. Like a little baby, just a little tiny baby, and then there's some futuristic, advanced, ETs, guardians or fallen angels, who are light years ahead. They can make an object have consciousness. They can portal. They can teleport. They can. Reverse aging. They can clone bodies. They can transfer consciousness. No, conspiracy theory, bullshit. You're lying. You see, your job is not to awaken everybody. Let them go at their little progress. Little baby kindergartners. No, you're lying. You're my chicama. They don't like it when someone is exposing their most deepest beliefs. Like so many people are trying to protect their angry, judgmental gods. You're a demon. You're a fallen angel. Machiwa. Let me put a little bit of frankincense on. But you guys will realize you won't get stressed out over it. Like, let's say you're talking to a family member or maybe a partner, a friend, or some stranger, and they don't believe you. Don't let it ruin your day. Don't get worked up over it. Certainly don't trigger to it. Like, this is something that's Starseed 101. One of the things that we do is that we go through ego work. We go through shadow work. That doesn't mean we're embracing shadow. That's such a foolish concept. Doing shadow work means we stop having shadow thoughts and shadow actions. The opposite of what New Age is saying. Embrace your shadow. You can't have light without shadow. Bullshit. This was historically talked about in the Voyager's material. There was no darkness. There is no darkness in the higher dimensions. 12, 13, 14, and 15. There was no darkness for 700 billion years. It did not exist. It's an anomaly. Broken down here. I have hundreds of videos talking about these concepts. If you're new here and trying to say that's bullshit when you have no context of the rest of the information we've talked about, I have over 1,000 videos on this channel. Take a look. And also start studying and reading the Voyager's book. Start studying, learn. This is a short book. Why don't you read this one? It's very short. Angelic Realities. You can get it on PDF. Maybe you can only read something 10 minutes a day. We'll start. Have questions? Ask one of our moderators. Join the $5 membership or 10, 20, whatever you feel called to. And go into our chat and start asking questions. Send one of us an email. I like to have this incense going, baby. What's up? I just want to say, you guys, that since I'm going to be leaving soon, I'm going to be gone for a whole week. I couldn't get a cheap flight. I'm not rich. I had to wait. I had to choose a cheap airline like Southwest Airlines, and it still cost me hundreds of dollars, like almost $400, right, to fly, a round trip flight. But I also have to rent a car. I also have to get a hotel. But I'm just saying this because I will be gone for a week. There will be no lives for a whole week. Don't think something's wrong or I'm sick. I'm really just going to see family and coming back. And then in April, at the beginning of April, I have the Alien Event Workshop. I hope some of you guys go. It costs like $500, but I paid for it last year ahead of time, which was cheaper. Machiwa. I hope to get at least to talk to Carrie Cassidy and even get a photo with her. I have a photo with a couple of people like Linda Moulton Howe, George Norrie, and a few other people. I talked to Emery Smith. I saw David Wilcock. I didn't get to talk to him. He had all these security guards around him. This was some California event a few years ago. And a lot of the people who are on Ancient Aliens, the guy with the crazy hair, I saw him. I was listening to his workshop for a while. I love these things, man. They're awesome. You get to meet a whole bunch of Starseeds. Even if they're clueless, like if they're caught up into the Anunnaki paradigms, it's still wonderful to meet people who are at least trying to awaken themselves. It's in their heart. They want to awaken. They want to heal the world. They are, hearing the calling. They hear a calling in their DNA, man. It's not ignored. Unfortunately, it's just people get caught up in the false creeds. And think that they're doing a light grid or grid work, but they're actually doing reverse grid work. There is a I won't say famous, but he was a big false prophet. It reminds me of Billy Carson. His name was Drimvalo Melchizedek. He had a ton of followers. He was literally teaching reverse Merkaba. Death Star! Sorry, Mr. Madism's dog, sorry. He's teaching Death Star, man, to millions of people around the world and brought us the flower of death. So he's teaching reverse Merkaba and the flower of death. Now, Billy doesn't go that far, but he's still doing some damage. So, I was telling you, since I'm not going to be here for a while, I should smoke with you tonight. If anyone wants to get lit, write it in the comments. I mean, don't write it in the comments. Put a fire emoji. Fire emoji. So, yeah, I'm trying to stop yelling like that. Sorry, but I'm just passionate, you know. It's not anger. It's just, you get so, like, it's a strong energy. You're a guardian. Do you know what a guardian is? It's guarding, defending, protecting. You see a child being, or an animal being harmed, something pulls you. You want to help and assist. That's what that emotion is. It's not anger, you guys. It's simply a powerful, strong emotion to fulfill this healing that it's deeply needed. My Chira brothers and sisters, yeah, let's get lit. Let me go get it. Woohoo! Party time! I forgot it's in the other bathroom. Machiwa, na 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 na. And anyways, this green plant stuff will green tobacco will calm me down, right? I mean, I'm a very unique person that has lymphatic inflammation when I smoke, but you know, sometimes I just have to deal with that. I actually don't smoke very often, you guys. It's like once a week now. Like, I'm doing my once a week with you guys. I don't have my close-up glasses. I will just have to use these glasses. They're gonna have to do. So, not all of you can get lit with us. That's okay. Just, you're here with us in spirit. It's all good. But when you're like, let's say you're a starseed, right? You're coming from the 4th dimension, or the 5th dimension, or the 6th dimension. When you're on planet Earth, when you incarnate, your fetus, your soul consciousness goes into the fetus of your pregnant mother. You're a high-dimensional being coming into a 3-dimensional fetus. You're birthed. You grow up. You don't always have your 4th, 5th, and 6th chakra open. Or you get caught up in the Earth 3D, and you basically, it makes your chakras dormant. Like, you don't use it, you lose it, right? Like this. You'll have to build it back up. Some people are very good excellent at, you know, developing their psychic abilities. And it doesn't mean you don't have to necessarily learn bio-spiritual or bioregenesis. You just simply have to just reawaken yourself. For some of us, you know, it's already there. You just have to reawaken it, like reactivate it. Because I lived with 3D parents, man. I grew up as a 3D person. I had to awaken when I became free and find my indigo self once again. On my own path. My family went to Christianity. That's their path. Not mine, baby. I ran away from that. There was something in my heart and my soul said, I don't think so. What? What are you talking about? That's not God. I mean, that's what I was thinking when I was a teenager, right? When all the Sunday school teachers, I was a little kid, they just tell me to shut up because I'm asking too many questions. You can't answer my questions. Why? I go on a field trip with some of these people. We have free time then, and I ask them questions. They can't answer me. They stutter, and they're trying to think, and they're trying to remember a passage in the Bible or try to come up with some lesson to tell me. They can't answer. They didn't answer me. They couldn't answer my Starseed questions. Okay. Guess what? I'm going to go search the answers somewhere else, and I found them. I found them eventually. In the inner Christ, the inner God spark, in my own direct vertical connection to Source God, I was sleeping. I didn't know it was in there. I didn't know it was in here. I thought it was out here. Green tobacco. Machiwa. Oh, some window popped up. Your dad was a Baptist preacher, divinely protected? Yeah. Well, my dad actually taught, when he lived in Tucson, he was teaching in his church the Sunday school kit for kids, and he had to stop. It was bothering him too much. It started getting to him. He started awakening, and he couldn't. He had to leave. So, bless my dad. He woke up on his own without the innerchristos teachings. Many people are. Remember, you don't need a book to tell you about your inner God spark. You don't need a book to tell you about unconditional love or loving everything. You know, one of the things that I like watching these TV shows, like I'm all into all the Star Wars shows I haven't watched, because I got one of those Disney subscriptions. I'm not trying to promote Disney, but man, oh man, my heart and soul loves all the Star Wars shows. Because it's about the conflict of the rebels against the Death Star, against the Empire, freedom lovers, freedom for the oppressed, rebelling. It's dangerous, it's scary, but we can't stop ourselves. We want freedom. We want, God sovereign free. There is a tyranny. There is an empire. There is this effort to bring in a one world order. There is suppression. This is why you're leaving hate on people like me, bringing you truth. Because you're falling for the ignorance, the foolishness of the false creeds, homies. Transmission hand. This palm is your right hand is your transmit thought, send intention, transmit into your medicine. Whatever you want, whatever you desire, Holy One, What do you need? What do you want? Put that in this experience, in this energy, this blessing, this ceremony. This is a spirit. You co-create with other frequencies, other consciousness. Co-create. If it's from another planet or not. We got a bunch of other beings from other planets, other consciousness from other planets. It's all God. It's God. It's all God. Some people don't get that. This is going to hit my chakras. It's going to hit yours too. Let's do it. Let's get lit. Let's light up our chakras. Take baseline and boost it for a little while. Not for all day or all week. Take a drink before and drink after. I'm almost done. Green tobacco. And just let it build. Go into presence, stillness, mindfulness. Meditate. Even if for 3 seconds, 9 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, progressively build your ability to go silent, to be in this sacred space of no sound, no light, just self. Go into the self. Stop music, stop video, stop talking. Still. Stillness really means stillness. Stop moving. Closed eyes. Slow down your breathing by 3 times or 4 times. That means inhale much slower. Hold the breath. This is one of the most basic pranayama. Very, very basic. Not much to it, but enough to make a difference. You're going to inhale 3 times slower or 4 or 5 times slower. I can do it like 5, 6, 7 times slower. My exhales are always slower than my inhales, but I'm trying to improve that, but that's a secret to live a few hundred years old. You guys, even though Ashiana doesn't teach it, pranayama, breath work, is something that can profoundly benefit you all. Inhale, slowly, hold breath. You have nothing, you're full of air, energy, prana. Release the prana, release the air, slowly. Normally you go like this. Take that movement and do it much, much slower. And it doesn't happen right away, but it won't actually take you long to be able to inhale long, exhale long, hold breath long. It's a control. Notice you are controlling breath. You are controlling and you're exercising, training your ability to harness this energy. And self-awareness is very powerful. Mindfulness, being in this space right here, where there is no job, career, family. There's only you and self, the God self. You're just in the God self. You're aware of your aura. You're not thinking about busy, drama, relationships, money, food. You're into this. All this. That's all like fades away, like illusion, like just images, videos. Turn it off. Into the self. Remember the self. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's strong. My tolerance goes way down when I don't smoke that often, so it's strong. I could do light language. Now let me explain that before. Light language is not channeling. Okay? What we talk about here is that channeling is dangerous. Legitimate indigos, legitimate starseeds don't do this. Guardians don't do this. They don't like us saying that, of course. That's a form of vampirism. Huh? What are you talking about? Channeling you, huh? Channeling you. Guardians don't channel you. You're channeling. They're channeling you. Guardians do not channel. So who are you? What are you that person representing? The medicine is working. I went from this self to thyself, and I'm one of those people who experience clairvoyance. I see visions. It's so amazing. That's my favorite perception, because I want to see. You bring your awareness into a gestalt. You see, it's not just peripheral vision, it's omnivision. You see all around you, especially in these techniques, you go into a sphere. Imagine you're inside, not sitting or standing, you're kind of just levitating, whether that's in a sitting mood, like a sitting position, or a standing position. Imagine a giant sphere all around you, and it's made of pure white energy, and even your whole body, your hands, your fingers, your torso, your legs, your feet, everything is inside this pure white, brilliant energy, light. Like, it doesn't hurt you, but it's so profoundly powerful. Whoa, I'm experiencing mystical things as I talk to you guys. And this is a blessing with my co-creation, not some negative arrangement of transference of energy. Nothing like that. This is not ego. This is self. Like your brother Ahazi, I feel this self, like a knowing. And it's so weird because how does that go away? It doesn't go away. It's just that your memory is tied to a higher frequency. As you raise your frequency, you're getting higher to that memory. So you have incentive to keep awakening, because you're going to be flooded with questions. You're going to ask this question, that question. You want to know all these questions. That's a good thing to question. When there's so many energies on planet Earth trying to prevent you from speaking for thyself. Now you're some, horrible sinner. Now you're some, miner for gold. That's what they say about the Anunnaki. Humans were created to be the slave race of the Anunnaki. No. Transmute. With love, transmute. You understand thyself as Christos, holy Christos avatar. I'm a Christos avatar. You're a Christos avatar. We're all human race, Christos avatar. Brown skin, white skin, black skin, yellow skin, red skin, all people, all animals, all insects, all life, all creation. Machiwa. My crown's on fire. I feel my heart chakra, fourth, seventh, third eye, 6, throat is 5. My solar plexus is on fire. I feel my sacral and my root and my feet. The back of my head. So that's my 9th. I feel the 9th one, man. Shit. It's at an angle. That's why you can feel a little bit right here on the back of your head. This is the one going that way. Or from my point of view, this way, it's like a unicorn. It goes through the head and the back of the head, a rod of light of energy. There's one going vertical, there's one going horizontal, there's one going this way, and one going that way. There's all these rays intersecting your third eye. Your third eye is like a important chakra because it literally has all these other connections going these different directions. It's not the only chakra though, but it's a highly sought for chakra to open your third eye because it now gives you a network of other connections because you're no longer limited to 3D Earth. You're a highly evolved spiritual being who came to Earth. Now you're going through all these connections and awarenesses. You're driven crazy with questions. You're out here for answers. You're all speaking from your heart. I mean, you're all coming from your heart. But some people are getting caught up in false creeds. That's not you, Holy One. You're not about chosen ones. You hear that come out of a group, out of a writer, a content creator. This is a vampiric consciousness. You don't see it that way. You say, oh, it's a blessed thing. No, it's a vampiric thing. Entitlement, authority, elitism is vampiring. It's God is loves all. And you're the anti of that. Anti-love, anti-God. Because God is all about love, and you're against that. People are pulling you into the hate, pulling you into the narcissism, pulling you into psychopathy. All these twisted consciousness, man. Where did it come from? Has nothing to do with skin color. Give me a break. Or your genetics, or your who's your mother and father generation or line. Your identity is not limited to biology of Earth. It's a part of you. It's a step of you. You're going to go through it. You came from somewhere else. You're here now. You evolve into something greater. Believe that you can and you will. You shall. God will not deny you. This is coming from the split in the shield, you guys. This is why I align with the 25% who didn't follow Yasha. I love her. Bless her. We see some distortion as a unified group. I'm not calling her out by myself. I'm not calling her out anyways. I love her, man. Shit. I'm just saying that it's unfortunate. That's how I see it. It's unfortunate that something like this could have happened. It did happen, is happening. So it's all love and respect, but sadness. See, I can love Ashana, but also feel sadness for this whole situation. Let's give 9 seconds silence, please, for this. Wait a second. 9 seconds of silence, starting now. Oh my gosh, dude. I feel mostly my third eye, the back of my head, my solar plexus, and my feet the most right now. It's definitely going to be light language tonight. Remember, once again, we're not channeling. So light language is actually connecting to your own DNA, my own family of consciousness. There's not any being allowed to come into my vessel. It's all about your connection. Yeah, we all have, are connected to God, but not all people claim it. People, by their own free will, are choosing not mortality and death when you could be immortal. I mean, you're actually eternal, by the way. When we talk about immortal, that refers to your 3D experience as a biological being, that part of you. Achike masu, aikae moshuchi, okoyi masi, hamatai kama, aya pochiwa sasina, hakai mahatas, iwa kai mosanaite, aya pokaye, vosotakashi. I'm still here, you guys. I'm just allowing myself a memory of thyself inside myself express itself. Akoye moshutas havakaye motachi hakashana hapochi wahana hekewa hotachi pataye hamakas etiwasuta omuhuni akatne Ichiva Aititi Akonatusho Ha Hone Vishikasa. I feel it changing different people, different time, different race. Aikuma Pate Havashta Ikineto Hashotami Ahakamache Osukai Kinitno Papochotraike. Dude, I'm seeing like multiple dimensions at once. Like memories jumping from the past to the present to the future. I know it's not really time is real, but it's like an illusion. You can see in the Matrix and travel through time, man. You can go when most humans can't. They're stuck in the Matrix. They're stuck in their ego. You're seeing the Matrix for what it is. You can now see the fourth dimension. You grow, you expand your awareness in the astral, then you gain the 5D consciousness. After, people say 5D, what the hell is 5D? Isn't that a type of oil or something for your car? No. D for dimension, the fifth dimension. And we don't mean width, length, height. We mean temporal dimension, a gateway, a doorway. With your consciousness, you can travel for free. You have a connection to God. You're just not focused in the now. You're seeing and distracting, and you're in the illusion and magic. You're inside some matrix, persona. A manifestation is sacred, but it's a hologram field. Realize the hologram, and then you can see higher parts of yourself, because you're in the dimensionalized system, but you also know there's part of you outside in the ascended master levels. And that's 3 levels of that. Ascended master level 3, ascended master level 2, ascended master level 1. Maybe I got it backwards. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Achikimasu amakoi poshi. I just feel my third eye, man. It's crazy. With my, for some reason, I'm doing it with this hand chakra. Now it's like I'm bilingual. I'm like, well, you would call that like maybe galactic lingual. I don't know. Dimension. It was well, there's astral, but there's archetype 5D. But beyond 5D is the celestial level of consciousness. Sixth dimension, sixth chakra. You go to the sixth dimension through the sixth chakra, which is the indigo ray. Actually indigo, not purple, not blue. Because there's the blue chakra is the throat, third eye. The indigo is the throat, 5D throat, 6D third eye, celestial, angelic. The third eye is the angel level. You're connecting to your angel self. If you feel your third eye, holy ones, you got that gateway, you got that personal Templar star tetrahedron open, even a little diameter. You're getting some flow from a higher dimension. So it'll be in your human voice inside your mind and a thought. But that thought is part of your other self. We are multidimensional. We are a collective. You're many. And the cool thing is you lived in all these different timelines, but you're all the timelines at once. That is a greater mind. When you combine a bunch of smaller timelines, you're like the greater network consciousness that comes out of it. That's what a collective is. It's all of your simultaneous thoughts at different frequencies into one matrix. We call it soul matrix. Wow, we have 144 in our soul matrix. And this particle matrix, which is, the universe, the 15-dimensional time matrix is made up of the particle universe and the anti-particle universe, which can also be called the parallel universe. Particle, antiparticle, or parallel. So, chikasmasu. Like you see yourself on two levels of existence. And this is the particle and the particum. We're the particum magnetic particle universe. They're the particle electric. This is why they're transmitting, we're receiving. We're the half of the whole. We're actually both electric and magnetic come together. That's what twin flames do. They're trying to bring the feminine and the max. There's a lot of people who have mixed gender relations, female and female. Okay, that's two magnetics. And so now you're not having your electric. I know this is what's that called? Something like this crazy news. But to each their own, they're all going to have their ideas and beliefs about it. But anyways, I think it's a huge blessing just to be able to share that with you guys. And I think that's why I wanted to, earlier, I needed to come down on my energies. And as you can see, my energies were calm, more calm. And then I start speaking this multi-dimensional language to you, Holy Ones. It's a great honor. I feel happy about it. So sorry if that offends you. Like I feel pleasant in my chest. I feel really good. My Chiva. So as you feel the energy in your body and I feel it all down my spine. I feel happiness. I feel like a people. Like I start to remember my dreams and I feel my people. I don't think of myself as just a ego self. I see myself as all these different levels of yourself combined. It's a collective consciousness. It's the natural step, you guys. We evolved biologically, but also our consciousness evolves into something greater than this. Realize the 3D consciousness, you're broken into genders. That's already a partition. Like a fragmentation, a breaking down. It's called fragmenting. Your consciousness is fragmenting as a fallen being. And you're basically self-destructing yourself if you're following phantom. My water, right? I got one bottle of water, I think. And it also makes you feel good, like you want to party. Like after the seriousness is done, like I feel the seriousness is done, you can now like be social and have joy, have party, have good time, have celebration with your Starseed homies and family. We got to dance together, we got to sing together, we got to have sex together. I mean, why not have sex with other Starseeds? Bless you in your liberating life. Enjoy yourself, have passion with other like-minded Starseeds, and make Starseed babies. Literally. You know, some Pleiadian and Syrian get together, mamacita, ooh, baby, twin flame, baby, my soulmate, my twin flame, my mommy, I'm her papi. Achika, masusu, apaka, matete, masushie, amakahaha, pochina, atiki wasota ivhona, pakasna, petita, iwaka, ipo, chitna, itiki. Is there a linguist that can understand this? Potakas, masuta, ivmoha, hakahi, mususu, avasa, hamaka, otetima, sutanae, pukaasa, ipetitas, sinitas. It's changing, man. It's like strong. I'll probably scare some of you. So I'll try to bring it down. I can feel that energy want to. It's not. It's like a powerful love. It's like a brilliant love, and then it's like a shining, a blessing, a dance, a joy, a song. You know, song. Patuye vusuta ibaka hamashe mokohana hapachita hatetete havakanchne uhopa hahana hete hakoyi mosuta. Dude, I have so much energy. I could keep spinning this and like it's a silk. I see silk, spinning silk. Pshina ni chiki wasuna haye hapotoye pushuna epokaye. Wasuna ipi, Botuto okona ipota, Hakai posuta hishi, Hakama tutoja, Hakai shina iputo, Hakama tochiki, Havashit in the haipuka. It's something weird, dude. I'm like seeing like a bunch of symbols and ancient peoples, Native Americans, but others, star beings, but still part of this indigo consciousness, Blu-ray, indigo ray actually. This is Blu-ray. This is indigo ray. Hakoye, so 5D, 6D, Mochika, Motoche. This is the 7D, and my crown is strong. So that vertical is going up, baby. She right down to my Maharic seal, baby. Hoka. But see that spinning disc below your feet, bringing in that column. That star tetrahedron, Fuchikas Masu Matokoye. You learn it from these teachings. You can find it in here, but it's the Maharic seal. But you really want to go to the Kathara, and I'm sure our moderators did that because you guys, you're gonna come into your own psychic perceptions and expressions. Like maybe this seems crazy to some people, but I feel pleasant, man, all over my body. And I'll get hate, but I'm just going to roll with this happiness. You know, one time, it was such an incredible feeling. I felt, I'm a clairvoyant. I saw this huge, it's hard to explain, but I understood it as a huge dwarf. That seems like a conundrum. But that means there's giants, and this little being this being was tall to us, but it was a small midget, you know, for like it was a dwarf, but a giant's dwarf. To us, it was huge, you know. And this huge dwarf, because he looked like a dwarf, but he was huge, was so happy. He was just smiling and smiling. He smile and smile, and he was in joy. This little huge dwarf, he was so happy. So happy and happy and happy and happy. I felt all this happiness and happiness and happiness for this beautiful dwarf, huge dwarf. He was so peaceful and happy. And it was extraordinary. And then I guess it went away, but it tripped me the F out, right? I was just experiencing some like mythical being, a dwarf or something, you know, like we see in fantasy movies, like, you know, elves, dwarves, orcs, all that stuff. Machiwasu, Makaye, Masuta. Sorry, I gotta drink this bottle of water. Until it's gone, right? What's up, Vato Locos? Oscillation and my vibration. Part of a whole, homie. Learn your particle physics, Holmes. You don't know what part of K is? What's up? What's it? You gotta know this information, right? You gotta take it serious, Holmes. Respect. You know, just respect. You're a Christos avatar. I'm a Christos avatar. What's up, Christ? Love Jeshua, Jesus. We're the human race are 12-dimensional Christ avatars. Christos, we call it. Mochiwa Christos. And we spell it with the K, Holmes. Krystos. You know, there's the front part, and then behind the scenes, we got the crew awakening, our indigo star. I'm an indigo star. You're an indigo star. Holy ones awakening in Christ, Christos. Bless your Jesus and bless our Jeshua. Realize that there's different paths. And bless your choice. You're God sovereign free. And did you know we can disagree and still get along, still be friendly, still love each other? Machiwa, that's how guardians roll. Gangsters in Christ, Christos. What's up, baby mama? Christos mama, yeah, baby. She believes in the real God, homie. You're following the Lilitan Anunnaki. You're following that Vato Loco Toth. Or that gangster Enoch. Mochiwa. Blessings, Mochiwa. Innerchristos, inner God, homies. They tell you to worship them. You're like, what? What's up? I'm Christ gangster, Christos. I'm God sovereign free. You didn't hear about that? I didn't have no mutilation, torture, sacrifice required. Some Messiah, some Savior, some Lamb. What? Look at that symbolism. You see the sacrifice, death, blood ritual, machiwa. We bless that. Heal that. We heal that. We heal that sacrifice. Okay? A lot of people are in that spell, man. A lot of people. So we bless it. You see some disgrace in the world, you bless it. You heal it. You don't ignore it. You don't just say, I separate myself from that pain. No, you separate in your own energies. But if you see other selves hurting, wouldn't you want to help? So what do you think these beings are doing? We're coming to the earth from a higher dimension, mixing in. We came to the fetus through the soul integration, our angelic soul, and integrated into the human fetus, an agreement between the soul of the mother and the father. This is what the indigo agreement is. They're birthing contracts. Permission from two soul matrices, your mother's and your father's, and you come together into a new union, a new self. And so it's coming from the parent's soul matrix. Your mother's soul matrix, your father's could be different races, like mine. I'm getting some DNA from my dad's side and then from my mom. That's who I am, a unique signature. And, you know, my daughter has all these mixes in her. Holy cow, it's confusing. Because my daughter's mom is Honduran, you know. So that makes my daughter half Honduran. And then she had a daughter, but I don't know the father's genetics. I have to, when I go visit her, I'm going to talk personal stuff like that already. Because I'm curious to know what the whole part of my granddaughter. Oh my gosh. So my Chihuahua holy ones. We're like awakening together as a team. We respect each other. We love each other. You see how much we love each other in chat, how respectful we are to each other. It's the way the Christos family. We're the Christos family, you guys. We're bringing in this self. Sorry, guys, I'm behind in the chat. 777 views. You guys see that? 777 views. Look, you guys can see the view count. 777. Damn. Indigo Wizard, what's up, Vato Locos? Yeah, sending out love. That's why you call yourself Angel Wings. Bless you, Angel Wings. You guys are freaking Christos powerhouses, man. You're bringing in the true intention of God Source. You aligned yourself with Source, man. And other people are trying to pull in that divine energy. They don't understand Source, Christos. They understand Nibirian, you know, anticrystals. Literally. It's so weird. It trips you out. You guys were taught the opposite of who you are. It's like, what the shit, man? We don't even remember Atlantis. And that wasn't too long ago. I mean, it was like 50,000 years ago. I mean, no, a few thousand, no, I don't know, 10 or something like that. Then it turns into ancient Egypt. Because Egypt is coming out of Atlantis. People, you don't understand that. I know the continent got destroyed, but then there came to a few islands and all this. But, you know, there's always the Mu, the Lemurians, and then the Atlanteans. The Mu were first. Just saying, right? But there was someone before the Mu, the Lemurians. It's the Polarians and the Hyperboreans. So you're a starseed race, right? There's 5 starseed races on planet Earth. But your soul essence could be through one of these matrices. You know, it gets confusing, but anyways, galactic stuff. Galactic identity. I see a lot of galactic levels. I see like when I go on, for example, hardcore medicine like psilocybin, I see galactic level and universal level, and I believe I've seen Ascend Master level because it was so profound, like beyond my, you know, when they describe the densities, you can get an idea of where some of these things you've seen could be coming from. Like, did it look like semi-etheric matter? Did it look like etheric matter, what you experienced? Or did it look like a liquid light being? That's what these dark avatars are. They're avatars. Those are 10th, 11th, and of course the good one is the 12th dimensional Christos. So they're avatars. That's like 10 strands or more, 10, 11, or 12. So I don't think most people, can imagine that. They only see physical objects as life. They don't go into spiritual realms with their consciousness. They don't experience this in their body. You see me describing what I was feeling physically. I'm not trying to, I have no reason to act or perform. I'm just like, it's just flowing, man. And I know you guys who are awakening yourself, you probably had your own crazy experiences. Like, it's interesting, like, to share each other's experiences. I respect you guys, you respect me. I mean, I hear so much love. A lot of you guys, did you guys notice we have an average of 100 people watching my lives now? I mean, I used to be like 50, 60, 70, and then it moved up to 100 finally. Like at once. Of course, a few thousand people will see each video, but it's like at once. We used to get these false leads. Like we saw it go to 500 once. I'm like, what the F is going on, right? And then you find out it doesn't go on the view count after the live is over. There's always missing views. I don't know what's up with that, but I think YouTube doesn't like me, or they just do this to everybody. They erase some of your first videos in a live. But why? They think it's not real people? I don't get it. Why is it different, right? But just remember, you guys, we can find all what we need inside ourselves. It just takes a little bit of patience with yourself. You definitely got to love yourself. And not fall for, if you guys let go of all these religions and any system that's trying to find your power outside yourself, man, that's the ones you let go. That's the darkness, man. That's the corruption. It happened a long time ago. This corruption and continued darkness building. Kind of like in the movies, you see like Lord Voldemort becoming huge and powerful. Darkness. And then you see Lord Sauron, like in Lord of the Rings, all these gods or wizards or magicians, witches, warlocks, Quinair, It's like taking psychic powers and moving energy with thought. And people who aren't psychic or don't have this connected yet, because all humans can, but when you're sitting there not believing it and criticizing it and putting it down, you're not going to connect to it, you guys. Oh, if you genuinely wanted to like explore and find out what the third eye does, or if it's real, you would do what I did. I got lit. You get lit in your private time. Explore consciousness. If you don't like it, put it down. Never have it again. But maybe you'll have some profound communication, profound vision, profound memory of a past life, a future life. Because I have both future life, past lives, from the Matrix perspective. So, because we're having an experience here, but belongs to us. We're actually having experiences, well, not to everybody, but in all these different places simultaneously. You're this person, a human, but in another person, you're a Lyran lion person. You're a different species. You live on a different planet. If you're on, okay, you are here, right, on Earth, 3D. If you ascend, you could descend to 5D, for example. You'll be in another universe and in another dimension. You'll be way in the future. And so we calculated 20,000, 30,000, and 50,000, hundreds of thousands of years in the future to us. So take a look at those movies. I love science fiction. I like future vision because we've been there. Or you're remembering your future sci-fi self that's in the fifth dimension. They're like sci-fi. They will have Star Wars and Star Trek, spaceships, like spaceports with humans and aliens of all types of dimensions and worlds and galaxies and stuff. Like Star Wars, you see them come together. Sometimes they fight. Sometimes they steal from each other. Sometimes, they're no, got their own issues. We all have some of that. Now, I'm sorry, guys. Let me catch up to the energy changes when I do smoke this. But it's Saturday, and I wanted to do that with you guys. But I think we had a good conversation about some of the... I know some of you guys think I'm ego or something. You guys, I'm not ego. I teach against that, and I may come off as egotistical. That's not my intention. I'm not acting that way. You got to realize that my style is, since I was a teenager, I always had like a smirk, or that's what my mom used to call it, right? You're smirking. So, anyways, bless my mom. I love her, right? Of course. I'm saying that Achimakui. Like I see a cat mom. A mom that's a cat. A Lyran feline, Anuhazi. I see an Anuhazi mother. Mochiwa suta ya makaine moshita ya wawa. Akai mohuti pushuta ya wakanashe. Ama tochiwa su. Ama kochiwa hana. Aya potetiwa ishewa namba pa. Aya pokoina ipatita aishe no ho. See, just a little bit of energy from some other life forms, other existence, another type of creation, another piece of God. You are a piece of God. You are the unified field. You start to see other planets. You'll see other life on other planets. I see this. I see myself as huge collectives. Like you'll see yourself as an oversoul. You'll have, hundreds below you, of past selves, lower selves, because you've come way high up in your chakras. Like you hear me reporting my 9th chakra at least, and of course my feet chakra, which is close to my pillar. My it's 6 inches below your feet, so your feet should light up. And I describe that. It feels good, and it's like keep your feet grounded to the floor. Try to if you can. Unless you're laying down, it's kind of hard. But sorry, guys. Woohoo! Holy Wands, 100 subs online. What's up, current viewers? OMG! Angel Wings gave a membership. Thank you, sister. Whoever sponsored, Angel Wings is your sponsor. Indigo Wizard brother, thank you, man. Thank you, Guardians. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Inahazi, for speaking the loud one. You said it, brother. We're like Christos Patriots Homes. Christos, we're Source. We're Source, man. Source patrons. Blessings Unicide. Thank you, Indigo Wizard. G-Light! Woohoo! Freedom Teachings for Life! You said it! That's my homies, yeah! Christos for Life, Emerald Cove. What's up? Emerald Covenant Gangsters, right? My next t-shirt. G-Light, Emerald Order Teachings, thank you, man. You said it. All oneness. At one-ment, not atonement. Spelled the same way. Right? You guys are awakening. Celine! You said it, sister. Emerald Order for Life. Holmes, what's up? Yes, that's my lady. What's up, man? We got it. Give me 5, sister. Woo! Angel Wings. Woohoo! Yeah! We're free. We're free. Thank you, sisters. Bless you, ladies. Machiwa. Go Team Light. Go Team Indigo. Go Team Guardian. Guardian Alliance. Woohoo! That's the way we roll. That's my homies. Yeah, I am serving light. You're serving darkness. The dark side, Machikawa, the empire. You're an energy slave, right? Come on, you guys. Transmute. Protect yourself from the demons, the fallen angels, the malevolent ETs. Protect yourself. You're God, sovereign, free. Know it. You don't have permission. Demon, fallen angel. My covenant is with Creator, Source God, God Force, Chikasmasu. It's like almost like lovingly dismissing this negative energy from your life, from your hologram experience. Like delete this experience. Machiwa. That's what falling is. You're deleting your experience. Your memory is falling, fragmenting, self-destructing. You're causing your own death. And that has lots of multidimensional consequence. Some of your actions have multidimensional consequence or multidimensional collateral damage. Because we're all connected to your other selves. But get this. Some of your higher selves can see you, but some of you aren't connected to that part yet. But you're the higher self. You see, this higher self sees you, but you can connect to the higher self like meditation. You don't have to take any kind of plant medicine if you don't want to. Some of us choose to try that sometimes, right? You could do it through hardcore breath work. That's something that I don't even have time for, but because you got to do some of this breath work for hours. The masters do it for a whole day or more, right? And somebody complains about 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes ain't jack, man. You're gonna be sitting in there. You don't have to go to the bathroom. You don't have to move. You're gonna sit still. Does it really have to be that brutal? Thank you for those positive emojis, homies. Give me 5, my lovers in Christ. Christos, baby. The pale turquoise gangsters. I think that even sounds cool. Pale turquoise for life, man. Holy Elohai, Team Elohai. They may get the Avengers. We got Team Elohai, baby. What's up? My indigo kernels and hermanas. Chicas. If they're gonna have some angels battle, I'm gonna be there. If they need some archangels, if they need some avatars, Rishi, I'm there. I'm gonna represent light. I'll be this strong spirit, bringing in this light, bringing in this healing, bringing in this awakening, this ascension. We're preparing for ascension, holy ones. You want to go from this level of reality at death, whenever that may be, go into a new body, more evolved, futuristic world of the human race at a higher dimension. That's what 5D ascension is. You're going to go from the 3D you're going to skip the 4th and go to the 5th dimension. So you're going to go to a huge epoch in evolution. You'll be a much greater being if you ascend. You'll be like, whoa. And then you'll get your memory back and you'll remember everything that happened in your life in a flash. You'll see it all at once. You don't have forgetfulness. It's almost like you're a computer or something, like perfect memory. It's digital. It's data that it can process and connect to. So you're building it with your consciousness. You're building this entity, It's growing and growing and growing. It's going to need more. You get it? They say, oh, humans are priority. You can wipe out the other races. So that's not very nice, not very loving. Anyways, thank you guys. Sorry, that's me go on and on. I just feel good. I hope you feel good, brother and sister. Bless you in your spiritual journey. I'm sorry if I didn't get to all your questions. Don't be mad at me. I'm sure you can still give me a hug or, what's up? Love. I love you, holy ones. Bless all of you. I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't worry, I won't do this all the time. I just felt like it tonight. So thank you guys who joined me. Thank you all who come to this live, man. As we talk about Starseed homies. Christos gangstas. I'm a Christos gangster, Holmes. Sup? And some people can't stand this, but hey, I do this with love and a smile, and I feel good. I want to dance, man. I want to dance. Yeah, you want to dance, baby? Come on, let's go dance. Like, where'd you get the energy, bro? What are you eating? What are you smoking? Right? Huh? Didn't you see me? Green tobacco is powerful, man. I smoked this green tobacco, one hit, but it's a bowl, and it goes, whoa. Yeah, it's damn. But it goes more than just damn, right? Achiwa. But hey, we can party, we can have fun, we can joke around, we can share joy and laughing and singing songs and doing group Merkaba. We're gonna create Merkabas. Group Merkabas is powerful guardian work. Powerful grid work. Where did that come from? From here. Machitas. You guys are so badass. You're so sexy, Starseeds. Ooh, baby. It's that Liren walk, baby, man. She's like a cat. She's like a kitten, right? Meow. She'll meow in your ear. Those girls who have cat eyes. There's mesmerizing you. Yeah. With their beauty. You're so beautiful. I know. What? There's nothing wrong with being beautiful. But, let the ladies be beautiful if they want to be beautiful. And if they don't, let them be not. They don't want to be sexy all the time for you. What? You know what I'm saying? Guys get so dim-witted, I guess. I don't know. Hey, I'm a pro guy, but, they have a point sometimes, I love you, sisters, unconditionally. Much respect to you. This is a side effect. I could say something silly like that, but I'm serious otherwise. I love to just chill with no judgment. You could be doing something and I'm not going to say nothing. We're just chilling and sharing, dialoguing. Talk about this, talk about that. Maybe study together. Watch a video together. Make love to each other. Bring some more Christ energy, Christos energy into the world. Bring Kathara healing into the world. We should all learn it, you guys.
We should all know how to do Cathara healing. Bless you in the Christic way. There is, remember, 12 attitudes of mastery, 12 responsibilities of mastery. Okay, so that's our responsibility. If you're calling yourself a starseed, you have responsibilities. We got to actually be knowledgeable. You know, where there's really is a guardian alliance out there. Manifest that connection. Maybe you were serving Galactic Federation. Well, now you understand the difference. You read the Voyager's books. You checked it out for yourself, and you're God sovereign free. Whatever your answer is, you made the right one. For whatever you're supposed to go through in this life, you know, you're part of a bigger soul matrix. You're part of a collective, and maybe each person doesn't realize it because you're male, female. You're going to sometimes be a male, sometimes be a female, even if you can't stand the other gender, but sometimes you are the other gender. You know, it's part of creation. You're playing both parts. You're playing all parts. This is how creation works. This is how spirit and energy works. You know, so there's different awarenesses of that. Different levels of awareness of God and of this energy that we call prana or any other spiritual term for it. You know, frequency, energy. We have different terms for the different levels of it, but you could just call it life force energy. That's what I like to call it. Kundalini energy, but that's a limited idea because Kundalini is from dimensions 1 through 9. Just realize that as a Christos avatar, you guys have up to 12. You know, 10, 11, 12. When the Anunnaki have only 11 capacity, you're going to go to 12. Maybe you leave the time matrix into the center master level, and they're still stuck in this matrix. And they're trying to get you pulled into the matrix. Because they're feeding off of our particle matrix. So they put all these religions in. You're siphoning energy over there. You guys are, it's like a blood drive. They're coming in, getting all your energy, your loose energy, and it's feeding their demonic beings and fallen angels in the other matrix. You fall to this perpetual cycle of feeding off of life, and then it's like a slavery consciousness because you can't even kill these beings because they're the ones that are producing the regular feeding. Like you just use them as cows or pigs or chickens. Like it's okay to destroy another race based on your own race's survival when you're not self-sufficient. When we forgot how to heal ourselves, we forgot how to be anti-aging, you know, how to be immortal. We forgot our multidimensional consciousness. We forgot what God really is. Forgot what is Jesus. We forgot what are angels and archangels. We forgot what is God. You know, it's like, what the shit? I wouldn't want to live in that consciousness. Like, I went through so much effort to grow to another level. I am not done growing either. And so I'm just, don't say I'm a master or anything like that. I'm still a student of this work, and I'm not perfect, and I don't know everything, and I'm sure some of you know more than I do about the actual certain books I haven't read or learned, or videos, I mean. But that's okay. There's no competition amongst the guardians. We love each other unconditionally, and we want to support each other. Realize that we're kind of like the rebels in Star Wars. There's a huge groups playing the enemy, and when we're all about awakening and peacefulness, you guys realize that we're in a spiritual war. We have to be knowledgeable about that spiritual war, not just be blind to it, right? So I bless all of you guys on your journey. I'll let you go. I'm sorry if I kept you on too long. I don't mean that. I come from a space from love, and I know some people say mean things about me. If they're really disrespectful, I just delete and block them. You know, if it's a legitimate thing, I'll answer and whatever. But some people abuse that. They're always egalitarian. They want to control, and so that's the way the vampire are. That's the vampiric way. So that's a sign too. Shaddai Urea Kuntan. Shaddai Urea Kuntan. Shaddai Urea Kuntan. Machiwa. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed some of this live. If you guys did I say thank you to everybody? Let me double check. Knowing myself. Indigo Wizard. Oops. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Are you kidding me? Browser took me to another page. I'm like, where's my live? Chewbacca? What about Chewbacca? Thank you, Raymond Rigg. I love you too, Stardust Goddess. Lauren Wisdom, I am Christ. You said it, sister. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at viewer activity. Is that Galactic High Priestess? Wow, Galactic High Priestess. Thank you, sister. Woo! Yeah, baby. Oh, my chicas. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Yeah. Woohoo. We're gonna party. Woohoo. A Starseed party. An indigo party. You know, we're gonna be vegan. We can still have fun, right? We can't we're gonna have meat for the meat eaters, don't worry. We love all. We don't judge you for eating our family or, the little animals. Well, they're not all little animals, are they? OMG, right? Come on, Fabian, wrap it up, honey. Anytime now, huh? Okay. Oh, my Chiwa. Say it with me 3 times. I am Christar. I am Christar. I am Christar. What's up? That's a 12th dimensional avatar. Christos avatar. Blessings to all you, all over the world, all over the creation, God's creation, all over, God's perfect intention. Machiwa, God. Blessings to all. Blessings to my members. Blessings my moderators. I love all of you guys. Sexy mamas, papas. You guys are freaking amazing. You are awakening. Beautiful. Tay. Hey, love you, ladies. Love my brothers too. What's up, beautiful Tay? Woo, you said it, man, fam. Wow, man. Indigo Wizard, my abundance flow to us all. Machiwa, or may abundance flow to us all. Yes, there's no reason for Starseed and Indigos to be poor. We can be financially independent. It's an energy. What are we going to do with this energy? Okay, sometimes we'll update it. But for now, you have to buy groceries. You have to pay rent. What are you gonna do? My chihuahua. Be mindful. Be mindful of how Lucifer operates. Know their methods. Know their craziness. Their darkness. Their tricks. Their ploy. Yeah. If you're not aware, guess what? You get abused. You get drained of vital life force. They're sucking on you because you just don't know any better, right? Sorry, guys. That medicine took me longer than normal, so it's all beautiful. You're so beautiful. Christ stars are beautiful. So have a beautiful evening. Have a beautiful week. Get some beautiful lucid sleep. I hope to someday meet you in 5D, homies, brothers and sisters. I'm going to see you in 6D. I'm going to see you in the Christ Avatar 12D. Eternal. Eternal, homie. Eternal flame. Like family flame. Eternal vato. Yeah, you're like chikas masul. Good night. Peace and love. Behave. Don't do terrible things. Behave. Be loving. Be Christ-like. Christ consciousness. You're gonna have success. Bless you. Take care.